I had a request this week to talk about osteopenia and osteoporosis. So as we age, we lose or we can lose some bone density, and that is called osteopenia. It's like the pre-stage of osteoporosis. Very common. You see it quite a bit in post-menopausal women when estrogen is low. And what that means is, as far as bone density goes, is that women in general are prone to injury, fractures of the spine, the wrists, the hip joints, lots of joint stuff. And so they have to be careful with how much flexion they do. Yoga is a really good therapy. Now, I want to say I am not a doctor. And obviously, if you are in late stages of osteoporosis and you're taking supplements, you should consult with someone, but I would highly recommend that you don't stop moving. I have had conversations with other women where my doctor thinks it's not okay to do yoga or weight bearing exercises. The truth is, you can actually build up more bone density. You should be doing weight bearing exercises, and even some functional movement with light weight would be very beneficial. Where you need to be careful is flexion of the spine. So, any sort of forward folding where the back is rounded, there's potential injury for spinal fractures, which we don't want. It's no bueno. So I put together a little sequence for anyone who's going through osteopenia or osteoporosis. If you already know that you've lost some bone density, this particular sequence would be a really good one. And I would suggest somewhere around 3 to 5 times a week, you could do the same sequence. You could actually participate in all yoga. Obviously, you want to always work within your pain-free range, and you want to avoid heavy flexion of the spine. So come on up to stand, come to mountain pose, spread your toes really wide, really good for our foundation and stability. Close down your eyes for a moment and turn to your breath. Nice long inhalations, nice long exhalations. And imagine you were drawing all the energy from the sole of your feet up your legs, through the pelvis, to the crown of the head. So your shoulders are over, your hips are over your knees, and your knees are over your ankles. And get quiet enough that you can start to feel the subtlety of whether you're leaning one way or the other, too forward or back. And can you find the place in the middle? Make sure that your toes are pointing forward. And take a few big breaths. Just notice what the body feels like standing here. And take a few more breaths. This time, bring your hands onto your low belly. And as you inhale, let the belly expand. And as you exhale, let the belly draw back. Go ahead and open your eyes. So again, you might want to grab a block. So when we're dealing with anything like this, we want to keep our muscles strong. Bring the block as high up the inner thigh and just sit back, chair pose. So building strength and foundation in your legs, really important. We're going to want to work on balance poses, strong standing poses so that we can build the muscle. This is the weight bearing part. Sit back as if you were sitting in a chair. Bend your elbows out to the side. Draw the tailbone down just a little bit so you keep the curve in your low back. And your legs already, you should be generating heat in your legs. Inhale, straighten the legs, reach up, grab your right wrist and stretch over to the left. Inhale up. Exhale over to the right. Inhale, come up, keep squeezing the block. Exhale, chair pose. I always like a little bit of fluidity in the practice. Make sure your butt is back and your knees are over your ankles so that you're not too forward and that your heels are not coming up. You want to sit back. If this is really hard for you, you could actually have a chair and just hover over the chair. It gives you something to root into. And then inhale, stand up. Exhale, grab your right wrist, stretch over to the left. Inhale up. Exhale over to the right. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale, sit back. Yeah, hover over your chair. Sit back a little bit more. Take a couple of deep breaths. You can bring your hands onto your hips. If that feels easier, start slow. You could have your hands onto your thighs and actually use your hands to push in. You should still be holding. One more breath. Inhale, come up. Grab your right wrist. Exhale, left. Inhale up. Exhale, right. Inhale up and release. Beautiful. Take the block away, keep it close by. Step your right foot back, come into a heel to arch stance. Now we're looking for weight bearing, so we don't want to be off kilter. So maybe it means going a little shorter in your stance. Strengthen the legs from the soles of your feet. Bend your elbow down onto your thigh as you bend your knee, and then stretch. So tailbone down, keep the natural curve of your low back. You can even check, hey, is there a curve here? This should feel okay. You can keep your hand on your hip. If you're not going down that far, you can bring your hand onto your thigh and then reach. Then from your outer right hip, get really heavy through the back leg. One more breath here. You should be able to start holding poses for, let's say, 20 or 30 seconds each pose. Remember, this is more of a therapeutic practice. Inhale, come up, straighten the legs, reach your arms up towards the sky, interlace your fingers and stretch, and then bend again. Warrior two. Soften the shoulders. If it's too much for the arms, hands to the hips. Keep your elbows and your shoulders back though, while drawing the belly in, so you're stabilizing the low back. And then inhale, straighten the leg. Let's take Trikonasana, triangle pose, reach. If it feels like it's too much to do all three poses on one side, you could go back and forth from side to side. So depending on how you're feeling, I say use a block. This is more about weight-bearing stability, so maybe you're a little shorter. Reach the arm over your ear. Oh. Then inhale, come up and step forward. Notice what it feels like on your legs. Back to mountain pose, stand nice and tall. And then let's go to the other direction. So I'm just going to switch directions this way. And take my block. Extend the arms. Bend the knee. Side angle pose. Tailbone down. Breathe. Nice long inhalations. Nice long exhalations. Few more breaths. Remember the modifications. Inhale, come up, interlace and stretch. And then come back, warrior two. Gaze over the fingers of your right hand. If you need to modify your arms, make sure you're keeping your shoulders back. And then inhale, reach. Let's take Trikonasana. Remember, if you needed to move from side to side or give yourself a rest, tailbone down. Stability of the legs. Keep scissoring the legs together. So as much as you want to root down towards the earth, squeeze the legs together so you feel all the muscles of the legs. This is how you're going to build more muscle and strength. Inhale, and then come forward on your mat. Beautiful. Okay, so we're going to work on a little bit of balance. Super important. Proprioception from right side to left. So you're going to ground through the left leg. Now, if you're just starting, you already know your balance is off, then go ahead and be near a wall or hold a chair by your side or something. Bring your right knee up and interlace your hands in front of your knee. Flex your foot. And then without leaning too far back to kind of counterbalance, because that's going to throw you off, I actually want you to find your midline. Draw the knee in. So push your knee into your hands and your hands into your knee. It's equal balance so that you could take the shoulders back and lengthen. Try and soften your standing foot just a little bit and breathe. And then slowly release. Okay, second side. Ground through your right foot. Take your time. You could even be leaning against a wall. Interlace your fingers and up. Shoulders back. Tailbone down. Soften your toes. And release. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sit back, chair again. Reach your arms behind you this time, shoulders back. Sit back a little bit deeper. Keep your knees bent. Bring your hands to the floor. Walk back, downward facing dog. Kick your blocks away. Bend your knees. Stick your butt back. Again, curve in the back. If your low back is rounding, keep your knees bent. A little bit of rounding is okay. You can have a little bit of flexion, but you don't want to go too far back. Beautiful. Come forward, plank. Weight bearing on your hands and your feet. You can come to your knees. Exhale, lower down. Ground the tops of your feet. Interlace your hands behind your back, or maybe you're just holding a belt or hands just by your side, palms down. Inhale, extension of the spine. This is actually good for you. Tailbone down. Use the back muscles. Strengthen the back. Inhale, rise a little bit higher. And then exhale, release. Locust pose. Good pose for you. You want extension of the spine. Extension of the spine is a good thing. Okay, again, set the legs, ground the tops of the feet. Hands by your side or interlace, you decide. Shoulders back. Inhale, lengthen. Use your low back muscles. Start to strengthen the low back muscles. Inhale, rise a little bit higher. We're going to do 5 lifts. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Engage your glutes. Exhale, lower. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Release. Turn your cheek to the other side. Shift your hips. Bend your knees. Windshield wiper the knees. Then come back to center. Come up on all fours. Roll yourself over. Come down on your back. Bring the soles of your feet to the floor. Bring your hands onto your low belly for a moment. Breathe into the pelvic floor. Inhale as deep as you can, filling at the belly, like below the belly button. Let it expand. All the way up, sides of the waist, top of the collarbones, and then exhale, lower out. Okay, bend your elbows by your side, palms facing each other. Push the back of your head into the mat. If you have a ponytail blocking what you can root into, move the ponytail. Ground your elbows. Engage your hamstrings by trying to pull your heels back, but they're not going to move, but your hamstrings are going to fire up. And then very slowly scoop the tailbone, lift the hips, shimmy the shoulder blades in, ground your hand, lift your chin, keep pushing the back of your head into the mat, ground through your feet, and lift a little bit higher. Take a few breaths here. What might need to soften? Not your glutes. Keep your glutes fired up. Going to protect your low back. One more breath. Beautiful. And then slowly release. Windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Oh. Come back to center, reset. The other option I'm just going to give you, I don't love this option because I think it shortens the sides of the waist, but it's a good option to keep the engagement. Maybe build a little strength. So if you can reach your arms towards your ankles, then inhale and lift. Walk the shoulders in. It's like a bridge bind, but then you have something to pull into to lift up. Again, extension of the spine is a good thing. Push the back of your head in towards the mat. Lift your hips a little bit higher. One more breath. And then slowly release. Walk your feet out. Windshield wiper the knees. Beautiful. Come back to center. The next time the legs are to the left, hold them there. Reach the right arm up. Take a deep breath right here. And then let it go. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale back to center. Second side. Reach through the fingers. Beautiful. Come back to center. So I would love for you to end with legs up the wall. So find a wall. Don't worry about where your mat is. Get your butt as close to the wall as you can. I promise that's the hardest part. And then let your feet just rest. Let your pelvis be heavy. You could push up and slide a block underneath your sacrum or a bolster, but it's not necessary, especially if getting to the wall was challenging. Really good for circulation. Anything where your legs are above your heart. It's an inversion, like a headstand or a handstand. And then let everything go. Breathe deep into the belly. And as you inhale, I want you to imagine that you are filling every cell in your body with new strength and new vitality. And then from the cell, I want you to visualize expanding into your bones. Feel the strength of your own bones supporting you. And then as you exhale, let everything else go. Try not to hold on to anything. You can even do it in a sigh. Ah, do that a few more times. I want you to envision healthy bones. Your cells are rejuvenating. They're moving from cell to muscle to tendons to ligaments through your bones. You can feel the strength. A great affirmation here would be, I am healthy and I am strong. I am healthy and I am strong. If you continually think of yourself as having an illness or disease, and this isn't just for osteoporosis, this could be for anything. You start to identify as that person who has all these limitations. Let go of that. I am healthy and I am strong. Fill your body with that affirmation. Feel yourself on the ground, settling. Feel the energy moving through the body. I am healthy and I am strong. Feel your body breathing, alive. Your legs were supporting you. Your balance is stable. You're grounded. Come back to this anytime you need that reminder. You can continue to maintain bone health with all of these postures, these weight-bearing postures. They're so good for you. Don't avoid them. Stay here as long as you need, and I will see you soon. Thank you.